Hi, I'm Howard Harkness, a violin teacher in Plano, Texas, and with musicalnotesnewsletter.com, see right down there. And if you would like to get a copy of my free newsletter, please just go there and sign up. This week I'm going to talk about a couple of bowing exercises that I use with all my students. One is kind of a fun game called the spider race. And what I do is I teach them about how to tighten the bow to where the middle is about a pencil width separated. And then starting out with a regular grip, they do the spider race. This is the easy part, of course. The hard part being going back up to the top. Now, the point of all this is just to increase the finger dexterity of the hand. And it's kind of a fun thing to do for the students. Usually the younger students have a much shorter bow, so I expect them to eventually be able to beat me when we do the spider race. The next item is one that I call the tabletop exercise. I've written about this a couple of times. I mentioned in a previous newsletter that I ran into a very fine fiddler named Ricky Bowen with his group, the Texas Mud. And I asked him what his biggest challenge with his students was. And he said, getting them to flex their wrist. So a lot of students have problems getting their wrist to flex so that you can get that. There's this little motion with the fingers that you can do to smooth out the bowing. A lot of beginning students are trying to bow with their arm instead of their fingers and their wrist. I've come up with this little exercise, and it involves putting your arm on a table, and if necessary, sometimes the students have to actually hold their arm down with the other hand and get a regular grip and raise and lower the bow straight up and down as slowly as they have to make it go straight up and down, and then eventually get faster and faster. And the point of that is to loosen up the wrist so that they can play notes faster. This kind of motion, basically, there's too much mass in the arm to play really fast, and it really looks awkward. Whereas this type of motion is very fast and very easy. Well, that's it for this week. Again, I'm with musicalnotesnewsletter.com. Thank you.